All right. So yesterday we talked about the A, how the A has the power to stretch so stretch would be like if A was a 2 or a 3 or something. That's a stretch. If A is a 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, a fraction, this is going to be compressed fatter. Okay, a stretch means skinnier. We're still doing the same thing as we did yesterday, and that means changing my parent function by multiplying by A. So I did it here with your numbers. First of all, main idea. Find the new vertex, HK. I actually have an HK this time. It's not 0, 0. It's in parentheses and at the end. H is the 4, K is the 3. HK. That's my vertex. So on number 1, let me write vertex form right here. A times the quantity, x minus h squared, plus k. H is left or right, k is up or down. H is the opposite sign. Okay. So what's going to be my vertex for this vertex form? What about the 4? Is it positive 4? Is it negative 4? What does this mean? Positive 4. 4 to the right, 3 up. 4, 3. I need to graph So draw your axes, please, just in the middle. Plot your vertex, 4, 3, over 4, up 3. So that's first. How are we doing on that? Now, we can't make the curve until we figure out how does that -2. Ooh, negative. -2 is my A. That means that it's going to face downward. So A is -2. If A equals -2, that's going to be downward and stretched. And we know that stretched means skinnier. Please just label your parent function as we did yesterday. -2, 4. -1, 1. 0, 0. 1, 1. 2, 4. I now need to multiply my y values by A. Multiply my y value by -2. Because that's what A is. So this is -2 times 4. -2 times 1. -2 times 0. -2. -2 times 4. Oh no. Oh no. I just say we just give up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Great idea.
Okay. I know. I'm trying. Water's not helping. So, this means that the highlighted numbers are how I'm going to move And I'm going to put it in red. Move from your vertex. Do not start at 0, 0. That is not where my vertex is. My vertex is at 4, 3. So I have to move over 1, down 2, because it says -2. Over 1, down 2. Both ways from my vertex. And I'll do my 2 pencils like I've done before. Over 1, down -2, down 2. Over 2, down 8. Over 2, 1, 2, down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do not need to draw my parent function because it would be at 0, 0, and it would be facing upward, and it wouldn't help us at all. So I'm just graphing the graph. Here's what I did. I found my vertex, HK. Then I multiplied my parent function y values by -2. I realized that my graph was facing downward because it's negative. And I also realized that the 2 is a stretch, skinnier. So here is my movement. Let's do number 2. Step 1, identify the vertex. What's my vertex in this HK? -2, -3. So it's a compression by 1/2, and then 2 to the left, 3 down. So here we go. My axis of symmetry is x equals -2. For number 1, it's x equals 4. It's my it's my first value in my vertex, x value of my vertex. I really should probably draw like the dotted line to show you. There's an axis of symmetry cutting it in half. My parent function is -2, 4, -1, 1. Do you guys have these memorized?
Yeah.
0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4. Now, multiply your y values by 1/2. 1/2 times the y, which is 4. 1/2 times 1. 1/2 times 0. 1/2 times 1. 1/2 times 4. So, half of 4 is 2. Half of 1 is 1/2. Half of 0 is 0. Half of 1 is 1/2. Half of 4 is 2. From my vertex, I haven't even plotted it yet. I'm going to move these highlighted ways. So again, just make your y-axis and your x-axis just like normal in the middle. Plot my vertex, -2, -3. 2 to the left, 3 down. Now, from my vertex. 1 in both directions, up 1/2. This is facing upward. It's a positive 1/2. 1 in both directions, 1/2 up. Here, if you are stuck, stare at the screen. 1 in both directions, a 1/2 up. Just a 1/2 box. Not even a full box, a 1/2 box. 2 in both directions, 2 up. 2, 2. The highlighted. 2 in both directions, 2 up. Draw a smooth curve. Move starting from your vertex. And that looks perfect. It's a little wider. It's fatter than normal, which I needed. I know it's facing upward because it was a positive 1/2. My vertex is at -2, -3, which was my HK. I could do my axis of symmetry at -2. And I'm done with number 2. Do you think this is harder than yesterday?
No, easy.
It can be different for everybody. Oh, this doesn't even have an A. My A is 1. Is it facing upward or downward? Downward. My vertex is at what?
Right.
7. Positive 7.
7 left.
7 to the right.
Right. Right.
2 up. Downward facing. 7 right. 2 up. 7, 2. My axis of symmetry will be 7. My parent function, -2, 4. -1, 1. 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4. Okay. -1. See, this is like a -1 times y. -1 times 4. -1 times 1. -1 times 0. -1 times 1. -1 times 4. And actually then we have to do the math, -4. It should be negative. I'm going downward. It's a downward parabola. -1. 0. Okay. I have to draw my axes. I didn't do that yet. Okay. My vertex is at 7, 2. Oh, if you have to go off the graph, you have to go off the graph. It's just the way it is. Oh, man. What I should have done, I should have moved my y-axis over to the left more. That was no good. Anyways, my vertex is there. Over 1 in both directions, up, down 1. Over 1, down 1. Which is like totally a bummer that it's off. But it's... When you make a mistake, you just like, oh, okay, I made a mistake. All right, it's not the end of the world. Oh, over 2, down 4? 1, 2, down 4. Well, that's just okay looking. But it's downward facing. It has a of -1, and my vertex is at 7, 2. Did I go up 2? I didn't go up 2. Did you guys go up 2? Sure hope so.
Wait, what?
All right, so people watching the video, I put my vertex, I didn't put it up 2. It should be here. I just went over 7. I didn't do the 2. I know. So I want you to do 4 by yourself. I want you to do 4 by yourself. I can't pause the video, but oh yeah, I could, huh? Or I could, and I should have moved the y-axis over. Anyways, we're doing number 4 by yourself. Go. You could move your x-axis down a little bit. Like if I brought it lower, like to here, that would help your... Is it looking successful? You're number 4? Is it facing upward or downward? Upward. Upward. Good. Because it's a positive. No. Okay. 3 to the left, 4 up. Over 1, up a half in both directions. Over 2, up 4. It's off the graph. Things are always fine if you go off the graph. It's totally fine. Up 1 over half. Over 2 up 4. I did that.
No,
Yeah,
you did. Yeah.
Over 1 up a half. Over 2 up 4.
Up 2.
1, 2.
Why is it four? Why is it up four?
Yeah, isn't it up 2?
I don't know. I was thinking about the last one. You guys are good. All right, we are going to do a little bit of the next page. Just 3 of them. And then we're done. What if I give you the graph and I say I want you to write the equation? That's fine. You're good enough. So, first I need to identify the vertex. Number 5. What is the vertex of that graph? 3, 5. So, that's going to be a 3 plus 5. Now, you have to figure out, if I go 3 to the right, Luis, you're quiet. Don't answer. So should I go x plus 3 or x minus 3 in here? Minus. You're right. Now the A. It's facing downward. That counts for something. And look at my dots. Down over 1, down a half. A half means that there's going to be a 1/2 in it. And it's facing downward. Negative 1/2. You guys are so good. All right, number 6. Or I could also say f of x equals. It's the same thing. Okay. What's my vertex? Because that's going to be my HK. Over what? Up what? Over 2. Up. This one. Okay. Do I put plus 2 or minus 2 in the middle? Because it's the opposite sign. Plus 2. Yes. And from my vertex, look at how I'm moving. Over 1, up 2. Over 2, up 8. What was the one that we did where it was over 1, up 2? Over 2, up 8. Yeah, but it's going to be positive 2 because I'm moving upward. I'm facing upward. There's the answer, number 6. I would like you to try number 7 on your own. Number 7. Someone who hasn't volunteered before, I'd love to hear from you. You raise your hand. Yes, go ahead, please.
Is it 4 times x plus 1?
I like the 1. I moved to the right, which normally would be positive, but it's the opposite sign. Yep. And then how many did I go down?
4.
I went down more than 4. Down, see this 8 here? Or on your paper it says it's down 8. Is this correct? So check, we've never done a 4 before. Over 1, up 4. It's that how we go over 1 and then however many we go up, that's the A. The 1 will always be the giveaway. If I go over 1, how many did I go up? That's my A. That's why this is a 4. Good job. Woohoo, peeps, you are done. And your only task for homework is the 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7.